the Rook work, then you make the Rook work, but you definitely got to build around that a little better than Excel Wizards did last time. So we'll see if they can do it, but I'm excited. The drafts and bans are coming right up.
Woo!
Baby!
We got the drafts coming up right now. Whoop, whoop. Once again, Excel Wizards versus Angry Face is what we got. I expect to see a Varesh ban out of Angry Face and a Raygon ban out of Excel Wizards. Let's see. I'm rolling the dice, betting on black. 2 Iva bans.
See ya, Iva. We're not seeing in this game.
Interesting. So we're gonna see the Raygon. It looks like Angry Face gonna get to play their
game.
Yeah, play their game. Raygon getting the signature play of Blackie.
The Varesh coming out. I like Varesh a lot. We actually saw in Europe last week how aggressive you can play Varesh with no true melee. Sremia balled out.
Just walking at you.
Yeah, absolutely. And Paloma now and Lucy. So both the supports here coming out and more Paloma. I like it. I like Paloma.
Iva's so perfect here. Like Angry Face need the Iva so bad. The Lucy Iva is so incredibly strong against the Varesh Paloma.
Yeah.
Simply because they have multiple ways to defensively cleanse with Clarity Potion and Zap. But without that Iva, I'm not 100% sure what the ideal ranged pick is here because most other ranged characters just kind of get boxed out by Paloma Varesh.
Right.
The Jumong. That's a great ban. Very smart ban from
Literally, I was about to say, I was like, if they don't ban out Jumong, it would also be a good pickup in replacement of Iva.
Yeah.
And then on the other end, Thorn gone. So these last picks, we see Bako and Ashka.
Okay. The Ashka, it can be very good against Excel Wizards comp. One of the things about Paloma Varesh is that it's not very mobile a lot of the time. They just kind of post up. It used to be called the tower comp or like the battleship by the best Battlerite casters we've known in the scene, Rainiest Day and Findable Carpet.
Yeah.
So it's very immobile. It's like a battleship. It just kind of floats there. If you can put like a volcano under it, they're going to take that damage. And also the firewall is very good against Varesh. You just kind of throw the firewall in front of him and he's like, well, I guess I do nothing.
And unfortunately for Varesh, he also has to save a lot of his energy just because one of his escapes is in his R. So it's a difficult situation. He has to kind of turtle sometimes, unless he can somehow pull a Sremia here and prove us all wrong. But I like the comp out of Angry Face. I like how it looks right now. So.
Yeah. I like what they're bringing to the table, but I definitely see the value out of what Excel Wizards are playing.
Yeah.
Simply because the Varesh is so good with the Bako too. Like, imagine a judgmented character getting hit by Bako ult.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a lot of damage. It can just hurt quite a lot.
Wait, that's like 60?
What's the damage amp? It's 20%, right?
20%.
Okay.
So like 7.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a ton of damage.
Hey, can we see that?
Can we see that?
I want to see that.
I would like to see the Varesh do that too.
That would be great.
And Skywind, very good on Varesh.
Yes.
One of his most comfortable range characters. I imagine that's what he'll be playing because I've seen Skywind play Bako a couple times, and he'll probably be playing Varesh. He'll probably be playing Varesh.
That's you hope he's not playing Bako.
I hope.
He rocked the Shifu earlier today.
I just think he's playing Varesh.
That's fair.
That's all I'm saying.
You know.
Yeah, I've played against Skywind's Varesh back in the day in a couple tournaments. He's very good at the character. He the strongest thing about Skywind is that he just kind of hits things.
Yeah.
Like he's very good at just hitting his abilities. Sometimes his counters are a little bit like wonky. Like he'll wait really long and take a lot of damage before using a counter. But he definitely is like really good at aiming.
Yeah. Look. I'm gonna say right now.
Okay.
Right now.
What are you saying?
I'm gonna make a bet with you. I bet this goes to game 9.
You're round 9 again.
I'm round 9 again.
Yeah, we're going dude, we've had so many close matches.
We've had 3 round 9s today.
Yeah, we've been spoiled by such good Battlerites. That last one was like a banger of a match. Too.
Absolutely. I think really. I mean, Youngsung is really good. Don't get me wrong, but I think Beast Hunter is really trying to make a claim for the best team in America.
Yeah. The Beast Hunter looked very good. I think it might look different when we get to best of 3s in the playoffs.
Yeah.
That's when best of 1s can be kind of wonky because you see games like that. In that game, clearly the Jumong was just like insane. And I think that's maybe one of the things about just best of 1s that get kind of scary is that if there's a good Jumong and there's a good Jumong draft, you just kind of can lose sometimes.
Well, to the arena we go. The crowd is gathered round. We're gonna get this match underway between Angry Face and Excel Wizards. It's a beautiful arena. That'd be cool if we had an arena like this in real life. It's so festive. I love the festivity, the fire, the tents, the beautiful benches, and gosh, those pillows look so comfy.
They do look comfy. They look very royal. They look like they deserve to be in a palace or something.
Like those, I mean, that one pillow was big as that giant man.
Yes,
they're big pillows, man.
Very big pillow. All right, pick your victor. Who do you think's gonna win? Angry Face.
I can't pick it. I'll tell you after the match who wins. How about that?
That's cheating.
Angry Face has Rygon, so maybe them. He's already trying to put some pressure onto Bako, gets out.
Dude, Crooks is getting bodied. Skywind is hitting every spell here. I talked about Skywind's aim, and he's really making me look right here. He hasn't missed an M2 yet, and he finally misses one, but still, he's done so much damage and applied so much pressure. Angry Face managed to get that first orb, but Crooks, he still has the judgment on him. He has to play very safe here.
Oh, he does get out and gets a lot of healing in the process. Now in danger right now, trying to get out of it. Can Wa get out? He does.
Yeah, Wa, he has to use his ultimate very defensively, just relocating, which, you know, might have been the right call. Wa, he tries to get back to Dwizzle, but the Paloma just not going to do enough healing. And Angry Face, even though Skywind was hitting all of those shots early on, still managed to take the round.
They weren't able to really capitalize on it at the time. The rest of his team was down in the lower half of the arena, and there was nothing he could do to get back to his team, or nothing his team could do. They were being boxed out, and Bako got isolated, and then we saw that happen. And unfortunately for Wa, he just could never get anything going.
The orb score also so far in favor of Angry Face. They managed to take all the orbs, even if some of the trades they were taking were a little bit inefficient.
Yeah.
And that's one of the powers of just playing around the objective, right? You get that extra HP, you get that extra energy, and suddenly it makes it okay if your trades aren't so favorable, because you can pull ahead off the back of some nice energy usage, some nice EX abilities, or an ultimate.
Yeah, so now for Excel Wizards, it's just kind of resetting and maybe chilling a little bit, Wa, on your Bako, because not having to use your ult defensively in any situation is just, it feels bad. And even before that, just kind of caught the top of the arena by himself. He's got to find a way to rotate back to his team to be able to get those combos, be able to capitalize on each other's stuns and everything, and capitalize on Varesh doing a lot of damage with the Hand of Judgment.
Nice stun here onto the Rygon. He hits that bulwark, but doesn't actually take too much damage because of it. And meanwhile, Wa getting pretty low here, Jorby.
Yeah, Wa's taking a lot of damage again from the back, and then you said it.
That's a lot of damage. Suddenly, out of nowhere, after I say he looked okay, he just gets absolutely destroyed. The orb is going to be taken by Guess. The panic is going to miss. Blackie up top trying to man up against Skywind. He footsies around that M2, and the ultimate from Crooks is going to miss. This is not ideal. Angry Face wasting a lot of resources here.
Yeah, good comeback here by Excel Wizards. Managing well. It looks dangerous early for Wa, but he's going to go in, try to find a way. And this guy, here comes Blackie. Blackie does a lot of damage to Varesh, dude, and Skywind was forced out.
Yeah, he just chunked Skywind so hard. Now, they have to play on the back foot. Excel Wizards being forced back out into their spawn, and this next orb is spawning in about 10 seconds. Angry Face, if they get this, Blackie will be able to come back into this round. He gets these green shards, which is a huge first step. Now we'll see if he's able to get this orb.
Well, the parry comes out from Rygon, but it's not productive. All he can do is push it back. They're trying to get this orb. Coming right in, can Blackie get there? He can't. And Excel Wizards able to pick up that orb. That's huge. A big stun, keeping Rygon out.
Yeah, a lot of energy was used there by Crooks too. He used the Infernal Scorch onto Skywind, who's now somewhat healthy once again, and things are looking okay. There's green shards in the top left. Excel Wizards, go get the greens. Thank you, Skywind. That energy, or that HP is so incredibly important for that Varesh. He's able to man up against this Ashka. Now the Firewall forced out, but still the crush. Beautiful play from Skywind, flexing on this Varesh. He hit another!
Wow!
Skywind! Dude, someone check this.
What up?
You can check.
What up, Skywind?
Check his computers, dude. This guy has to have aim assist on or something, because he's hitting everything.
I see.
He's like, he didn't miss anything there at the end.
He's like, hey, Ashka, that's a really cute firewall. Crush.
Dude, yeah, that was
goodbye.
That was really good.
And we've seen some great Varesh play in the BPL this season, and it continues to be great. No one is really doing Varesh an injustice right now. They're doing him so well. That was just stellar play by Skywind, putting the team on his back, putting his Excel Wizards back in the game.
Yeah, this dude's mechanically insane. He hits everything. Like I said, he's actually doing not a bad job with his counter and taking too much damage. He's actually being very smart about when he's using his counter, and he really looks comfortable on this character. I totally see why people are banning out Skywind's Varesh now, because it looks absolutely disgusting.
Does miss that hand.
Another, dude, he's
M2's for days, man.
Crooks is already
M2's
losing true HP. The Volcano comes out, but it's not going to get any value. We'll see what happens. Skywind, he's going in now. He goes on to guess the Firewall, not going to get any value. The orb going to be taken by Angry Face. Needed that orb, and they do get it, but still, Excel Wizards at an advantage, Jorby.
Yeah, and then harassing down below was Wa. Wa was getting a lot of harassment down, and they're just so focused on Varesh right now. Lucy.
Almost sitting on that ulti.
Almost.
Instead opts to use Deadly Injects, a very interesting choice against a team that has the Paloma on it. The Infernal Scorch not going to get any value. Crooks, you can't use it like that. You got to get some setup. We're finding an opportunity when there's no outs. Using 100 energy and getting no value is so detrimental.
Ooh, big counter being down, but they're not able to capitalize on that. And everyone just kind of repositions like, yeah, Wa gets back. Ooh. Hit
Skywind's
Ashka's-
gross, dude.
He's been hitting everything except for that.
Yeah.
Oh, he gets that again.
Nice Petrify coming out of Guess. The Volcano.
They're gonna make a punish down here.
Interesting. The Volcano used instead to get the orb, which is good, but still, the disadvantage is there. At some point, you got to damage the enemy heroes. A stick rush once again. The goo, it's there. It's going to separate out Dwizzle, and Bako going to die as a result. Blackie, we spent so much time talking about Skywind, but the 1v1 between Melee is going handily in favor of the Raigon of Red.
Yeah, Blackie was just going off on Bako, and now trying to get this orb. They're trying to get a trade. They do have a couple of options.
Nice.
Trying to find Ashka, but a good ult eliminates Varesh, and Polima knows it's over. And Angry Face takes game 3.
Yeah, they do. It's interesting watching this because it seems like it's a battle of the range and support versus the opposing range and support, and then Melee versus Melee.
Yeah.
And that last round, heavily in favor of Blackie. Blackie really flexing on this character, and at the same time, when you see why people ban out Skywind's Varesh, you see why people ban out Blackie's Raigon.
Yeah.
Blackie's Raigon dominating was Bako and enabling his team to take that round, even when Ashka up top was having a pretty hard time.
That's why it sort of surprises me that Angry Face allowed the Raigon through, or
Excel Wizards.
Excel Wizard
Yeah,
allowed the Raigon through, because we saw how Blackie played on Rook, and it really wasn't that impressive. And you want that. You want the less impressive character to play against that Blackie can't handle, but he's playing stellar on Raigon right now.
Yeah, it's looking very similar to last round, except this time Dwizzle putting much more focus on Bako simply because, you know, Blackie demands it. Skywind, he's doing okay in his own trade, going to crush the orb and secure it. Very good for Excel Wizards. This is very different from the start they've had in the rounds prior.
Again, hitting more. Does he get the M2 hit? No, doesn't find it. Does get the Hand of Judgment. Good. Just hits the M2 again. They can't stop him right now.
Oh,
Went up top with
Blackie!
so much damage.
Yeah, and Blackie on the other side gets absolutely bodied by Wa. That ultimate coming out doing a lot.
Oh, he's going.
Yeah, we'll see if
He's going in on it.
He needs to get out of here. Wa finally backing up. I like this play a lot. Crooks, he's taking a lot of damage too, Jorby.
Yeah, but the Angry Face was able to get the orb. Getting out of that still. Varesh doing so much damage right now on this. All that Ashka health, you know what's gone? That was all Skywind.
Yep.
All of it.
It's so low, and now Crooks, he's almost on that ultimate. They're going to have to really make something big happen with it. Blackie, he's trying to go in and create some space because he recognizes the orb is spawning, but a beautiful in-cap onto the Lucy going to ensure Excel Wizards get the second orb of the round, third orb rather, and things now looking so good for the blue team. A 30% HP advantage.
Oh, was looking to just style on Blackie again. He got the War Axe on him. He's going to push right through, trying to do a lot of damage, and he turns right back on him. A great rotation, great target. But he gets the good night, Raigon.
Dude, Wa played really well this round. Huge ultimates coming out from him, landing multiple on huge targets. The Infernal Scorch is going to come out, recognizing that Crooks needs to find a kill. Angry Face capitalized on that energy.
Damage.
Yeah, that Hand of Judgment, man. It
It was
hurts.
good night. Like, he had all that shield, and he lost health. He lost health on the one combo, and he had, I think it was like 35 left on the shield or something like that. He only took like a tick of damage at first, but Excel Wizards, whew.
Crooks has got to be like, I hate 1v1 Skywind. He's got to be like, get me out of here, dude. I don't want to 1v1 against this Varesh. It feels so bad.
Feels terrible, man.
2v2 or 2-2 is the round score, and man, it's so cool how close this season of BPL is.
Yeah.
We talked about how many round 9 games we've had today. We have round 5 round score 2-2 right now. Such close competition, such a tight race for that top of the region.
Just look how happy this mount is. Like, he's just hopping around. I'm sorry, I noticed that. It was
It's
funny.
good mount. It's good mount.
It was funny. Taking a lot of early damage to Whizzle, but doesn't get punished for it. Gets all that real HP back.
Petrify comes out. Nice hit from Guess, slowing down the roll of Skywind, recognizing that he's a huge issue right now. The orb actually crushed to the opposite side. Really nice job from Angry Face, immediately getting it too.
Trying to go in, get a lot of pressure on Lucy. That's big damage.
Yeah.
Oh, and he turns right
Another
again.
one.
He's so good at that. That's the second time Wa has target switched to perfection.
Yeah, and also Skywind, while was applying so much pressure, is just dishing out these Hand of Judgments to everybody.
Ooh, huge
That's a
whip.
whipped Infernal Scorch. That's not good. This orb is so key now for Angry Face. They will get it. They get some of that energy back, but it's still going to be so hard for them. The goo, almost no value. Unlucky.
A lot of whiffed ultimates coming out from Angry Face. Excel Wizards can take advantage. They have the energy advantage right now. Bako trying to go in. Wa trying to find an angle around, doesn't like it. Raigon all coming out, doing a lot of damage right now to Dwizzle.
Yeah, he gets chunked pretty hard, and Wa forced down into that corner. Blackie, it's looking like he's going to be able to get this orb too, and it is actually taken by Excel Wizards. Really nice job from Skywind to secure it.
That's big. Bako gonna have an ult here shortly. There's another ult from Varesh. They have tons of energy on the sides of Excel Wizards. That orb was huge for them. Waiting for an out in. The parry down for Blackie. He's got to be careful.
Couple rare slips here from Skywind as he misses a couple key Hand of Judgments. The ultimate from Bako was actually ruined by Skywind's crush. That ultimate not getting any value. The Infernal Scorch, however, is the same. Crooks, Blackie, Guess getting so low, Jorby. This is going to be really hard for them to come back.
Oh, this is tight.
Yeah, look at the energy bars, too. Blackie's got no energy.
Nothing.
Crooks has got no energy. Sick double Petrify from Guess, but the other side is there to free up Wa, so he's not going to take too much damage. He's going to space in Wa. This is a scary play, man.
Oh, they're going to steal it away. Blackie just pulls away. He had an opportunity to steal the orb. It doesn't matter until Wizzle goes down. He's going to turn around right here. Angry Face looking for another kill. Bako goes down. Going to turn on Varesh. Varesh is just going to whoop around the map. It doesn't matter, Skywind. You ain't getting away from this. Angry Face going to take this game.
A beautiful capitalization on the movement of Wa by Blackie. Wa, he tried to step forward and create some pressure. He spaced in to get something, but got nothing but a punishment. Blackie dealing so much damage to him, and even when he tried to retreat, Wa just took so much damage. Instead of going in, I think had he stayed with Paloma and played a little bit more passively, held that advantage that they had, things might have looked a little differently.
Couple of solid petrifies on Varesh.
Yes, I wanted to mention that.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, it was absolutely crucial keeping him out of the game. He's done so much damage all series long, so those petrifies were huge.
Even down bottom, there was the double petrify down bottom that set up that whole play and really shaped the round into that kind of round where the red team could come back. Guess doing a great job making that call on whether or not he should use Panic or Petrify.
So Excel Wizards now going to fight back against Skywind. Getting pressured right now. Rygon, Blackie going all in.
Yeah, dude, Blackie, he got a lot of damage, but Crooks once again taking a bit of damage from the Crush and the Hand of Judgment. Things looking pretty even, though, as both teams are just waiting out the orb. We'll see who takes this one.
Oh, he wants it. Does he get it? One more M1's going to get it for him. Wa confirms the orb for Excel Wizards. Big for them. A lot of energy on the table now.
Skywind, he's getting beat up by Blackie. And look at Blackie's HP bar, by the way. This Rygon relatively untouched to Wizzle, using that EX space and hitting the wall. That's not a good look.
Not at all. Oh, Blackie's just going to go in on it.
No
Varesh
panic
tries to get away. Ooh, that was a panic other side. Now DeWizzle doesn't have any kind of escape.
Wow.
A double petrify again up high. A huge ult does hit Polima, but no solid follow-up. Blackie wants to put pressure on Polima. The parry, the stun, not able to find it.
Blackie doing such a good job dealing damage as Crooks was panicked too. Down bottom, Guess does a good job petrifying the Bako to slow down that roll, and they find a nice coordination of damage onto Skywind. The petrifying to Volcano, Wa getting nothing out of his ultimate, and Angry Face looking like they're going to take this round.
Wa did get a lot of damage there, but Paloma was caught out against Blackie. Blackie going to take down Paloma. Blackie going to take out Bako, and right now Angry Face has figured it out.
Yeah, they're looking good.
They got one more to go.
It's these petrifies, like you talked about at the end of last round. Guess is doing such a great job slowing the roll of the important characters, and he's not just doing it on the same character. He's constantly making the judgment call of who do I need to slow?
Right.
Who is the most threat to me right now? Yeah. And that last round, it was the Bako. He got a really nice petrify on the Bako in the 1v1 of the Bako versus Lucy, which is horrendous for Lucy. You'd never want to take that trade. So he did a really good job ensuring that he wouldn't lose his trade too hard, and then he rotated back to his team. So Guess really being aware and playing well.
Excel Wizards going to try to fight back. Wa trying to find a way in, but Blackie just bullies him out. And a good leap onto the parry. Doesn't really amount to much for him.
Nice pet once again on the Bako.
It's been solid all game.
It was mid-slide even. Bako was using his E and relocating, but still the Petrify was hit by Guess, and now the Orbit's going to be taken by Angry Face, and they're posting up with perfect mid-control.
They have perfect mid-control. They have a lot of energy. Blackie's getting up here. Well, he just used a couple energy bars to push Excel Wizards back. Ancestral Spirit coming out, trying to mitigate the damage they do from the Ashka ult. That's pretty big. Polima now in danger. Coming in, Wa trying to bail Polima out. Such damage coming out. Ashka doing so much against this. Varesh has no answer right now, just caught in the middle between a rock and a hard place. Not much he can do. Excel Wizards is getting dominated on all fronts right now.
Yeah, 10% HP advantage in favor of Angry Face, and an in-cap coming out on the Bako, and everybody rotating back. That was so clutch. They all saw the counter coming, and they let the Volcano hit. They're still not over yet. It's Crooks. He's going to go down to Wa. That big ultimate from the Bako securing the Ashka kill. Down bottom to Wizzle and Skywind. They've made it out okay. This is not over just yet, though, Jorby. Guess he is fighting against the Bako. He needs to slow his roll. The ultimate from Rygon, a lot of damage, but that war shout from Bako was huge. Wa negating a lot of that damage, and the Bulwark stun coming out. This is looking like it could stabilize here. As Excel Wizards, they get a lot of healing.
DeWizzle, you're insane. How did you keep Skywind up for so long? Down there so long, and now healing up Bako to DeWizzle absolutely bailed Excel Wizards out of a loss, and getting that kill on to Ashka, just that advantage is so huge now, and no trade. They weren't able to get the trade because of DeWizzle. DeWizzle balled out, man, and they get the orb.
Yeah, that's big. And XL Wizards seem to have found their way back into this round when it looked like they had no business. It looked like they were handling Skywind perfectly, but like you mentioned, DeWizzle and Wub playing very well, securing the kills, and with DeWizzle keeping his allies alive. Bako, he's at a bit of a threat here, but they get the Rygon, and with it, the round. XL Wizards, they show us they're not out of it just yet. They're here to play.
I think we know by now. It doesn't matter if a team goes up 4-0. We're not done until that 5th win.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Now, this next game, I like Angry Face's positioning has been solid all game long, but then Ashka just kind of got away from his team and kind of got overly aggressive, and he went down because of it. So it's just discipline. It comes down to discipline for Angry Face, because like you said, they had that game. No business XL Wizards had winning it, and you can't get overly aggressive. You've got to stay disciplined. Positional discipline is so important.
Potentially the last round. Angry Face, they're still at that advantage. The Bulwark not going to reflect that panic. Guess positioned perfectly behind Wa. Good start for Angry Face as they have perfect mid control.
Oh. Ooh, Blackie gets out, but he still takes a ton of damage.
Yeah.
Skywind got him on his way out, and then confirming the orb. The leap gets it for XL Wizards, and Wa gonna get some damage to the other side, trying to get him out, but he doesn't go anywhere with it.
Yeah, this has not been an ideal start for Blackie. He needed that green shard that Crooks spaced to. That Searing Flight gonna take the shard from his ally, Blackie. He's trying to go in and make some space now, but he's got no energy. He finally has enough for that Dragon Palm, but he's going to whiff it, and this is not looking good for Angry Face, though they do manage to get that orb.
They do. Skywind getting a lot of damage out, and Ashka not able to get a lot of value out of that ultimate. Doesn't get any value, actually. Just Varesh gets healed up completely from it.
Yeah, that's so hard about the Ashka ultimate in this game, is that if you just let them back up, DeWizzle and whoever he's with are just going to heal to full. That 36 damage Infernal Scorch is not enough to break through True. The Lucy Goo is coming out here.
Goo.
It gets a decent amount of damage, but once again, they're just healing up, man.
Yeah.
Jorby, they're just posting up behind this choke and healing up.
There's no coordination.
Yeah, all of this energy spend is leading to nothing, which is so unfortunate. And even though they're getting the orbs, because they're using their energy inefficiently, they're not getting that much value out of it.
Well, they're trying to push in now. XL Wizards trying to capitalize on energy mismanagement on the side of Angry Face. Going in as well, trying to get more damage on Blackie. Blackie's in danger. He does get out of it. Almost crushing him was Skywind, but somehow escapes. Now Ashka taking a lot of damage.
Yeah, Ashka, he has that ultimate, but based on what we've seen earlier on in this round, a nice double pet is going to set up the Volcano into the Infernal Scorch, but the Infernal Scorch is canceled out. They might find the kill here, but they don't. Crooks, he manages to barely make it out. He's posted out outside his choke, and Blackie's out no man's land too. This is not a good look, and XL Wizards, they are likely going to take this round with this Crooks kill.
Yeah, and Rygon goes down, pushes him out, and here we go. I said it was going to Game 9.
You did. You called it.
Here we go.
Right.
It's Game 9.
We're in round 9. We're here.
This is ridiculous.
That round, it looked like for a second the red team could have come back. I thought Angry Face might be able to find their way back in off of the back of that sick double petrify once again from Guess, but Crooks, his Infernal Scorch was canceled out by Was aggression. Whoa, walked in, he hit that E, that dash, canceled the cast, and with it, that was a huge lack of damage.
Yeah, Was displacement that game as well was also really well against the side of Angry Face. Look, man, you just got to go out there and win, all right? That's my analysis for the rest of that one.
Sick. Round 9. We'll see who gets it.
Just win.
Oh, the Bulwark and Parry being posted up against each other. The barrier really nicely timed by Guess, canceling that Ghost Wolf. Another double pet. Great start from Guess. He misses the Deadly Impact.
Huge damage right now.
Where did Skywind's HP go?
It's gone.
I thought he just had HP. Where is it?
It's gone. He took the Volcano plus Rygon's space in the face.
Yeah, that's a lot of hurt.
Yeah.
A lot of hurt coming out onto Skywind there. Down bottom, Blackie aggressing in and forcing Wa to stay in this choke. Not where the Bako wants to be. Next orb in 8 seconds, Jorby. We'll see who gets it.
Right now, XL Wizards has to find a way in and trying to pave the way as well. Wa does push it up, trying to get DeWizzle and Skywind in there, but they get double petted again, which will confirm the orb for Angry Face. That's absolutely huge. Ashka all coming in, but it's a whiff again. Has not been successful one time with his ultimate.
Guess is so sick, dude. All of these double pets are so high impact, allowing Angry Face to get orb after orb. And look, XL Wizards caught at this choke. Another petrify. The Volcano's there, but the other side is there. We'll see who gets this orb, as XL Wizards seem to be trying to find their way in. The counter's procced. Skywind, he tries to go in and aggress, but Angry Face, they still get the orb.
They do get the orb and a lot of energy. Again, petrified out trying to get back to his team. DeWizzle has been doing everything he can, just healing everything possible. There's been a few solid combos, but they haven't really done anything. I mean, Blackie almost has full health.
Yeah, this is like a healer's nightmare when you start off the round and your allies just lose a huge chunk of HP. The orb looking like it's going to be secured by Guess and Blackie, and
That's
it is.
4.
Crooks takes a decent amount of damage, but he gets some green shards, and look at that energy.
Yeah.
Crooks is almost back on the Infernal Scorch.
If he can hit one this time, he hasn't been really successful on it. He might not need to.
Oh,
DeWizzle
Baco.
trying to get Baco out of harm's way. It doesn't matter. He goes down. And now Angry Face with the man advantage going to keep going. Blackie going to try to get the confirm on Skywind. He can't get there. Skywind has no escape. Finds fireballs in his face. Polima, no escape. Swords in your chest. Good night. Angry Face takes that series.
It's like you foreshadowed that Crooks would whiff his ulti. Immediately after you were like, if he gets any value out of it, he missed his ulti. I was like, sick.
Look, I mean, if he hit them, then I would say that, hey, it might actually